those that know me, you know that Final Girl is my favorite game. It's a completely solo game, but I absolutely love the theme. Every time I play it, I just feel like I'm dragged into a horror movie, and it's just so fun, even though the game is really, really hard to win. So today, I just want to go over my top 5 of the villains from Final Girl. Okay, my number 5 Final Girl villain, the Tormentor. So the Tormentor is kind of like maybe the Saw villain. She is not always on the map, which makes it a little bit more difficult to beat her. And there are traps all over the warehouse. So think of the Saw movies, that's the type of traps that the Tormentor sets for the victims on the map. Very mean of her, but I love her. Number 4, and this is a more recent release, part of Series 4, Grimlash. So Grimlash came out around Halloween time. You're essentially running around the Shady Acres. He has this little pumpkin token that moves out, which if it makes it all the way to the end, it eventually makes you go insane and you lose. Another reason I really like this Final Girl set in general is the Shady Acres comes with essentially the Children of the Corn. So there's 3 children going around that just wreak havoc. It's just great. Number 3, and this is considered, you know, the base Final Girl. If you're getting into Final Girl, this is the one they tell you to start with. It does come boxed with the base game that you need to be able to play any of these, and that's Hans the Butcher. This game doesn't have any extra rules to it. It's Final Girl at its base, but when he makes it to the finale card, he is tough. This one is the one I have my worst winning percentage on because he always gets to the finale and always beats me bad. Great one. Number 2, the Intruders. So this one is interesting to me because you have 3 villains on there, and they are all going around at the same time just wreaking havoc. So you kind of have to keep them all in line. So typically they're just moving one at a time. When you get to the finale, it can get a lot harder as they're all starting to move. And you have to beat all 3 of them. So all 3 of them will have a final health token that could bring them back to life. It makes it very difficult to beat them. And I usually just play them in the cottage, but they're also really fun to play on other maps. So very hard one also, but I do really, really love it. And lastly, number 1, the Ratchet Lady. So the Ratchet Lady is kind of like those nurses on in the Silent Hill games. I started with Silent Hill, played Silent Hill 2, 3, 4, Homecoming, all the like, so I'm a big Silent Hill fan. Probably why I really like the Ratchet Lady. She is also going around this asylum, and there's all these victims that kind of turn evil and attack you. So she's also a pretty tough one. I don't think she is probably as tough as the rest. Man, just such a Silent Hill feel to it. That's why I just absolutely love this one. So that's my top 5 Final Girls. There is a whole ton more of these. Each season has had 5 killers to it. There's been 3 full seasons released. Season 4's had 3 released, and there's been a couple extra bonus ones, including one that takes place at a board game convention, and Krampus for a Christmas one. So, ton of them out there. So, let me know, what's your favorite Final Girl?